Hello my fluffies and welcome back to BlindCatGaming. My name is BlindCat and I am positively happy to see you today. I've got a video that I hope is perfect for you. Let's get started. Hi fluffies and welcome to the dramatic music brought to you by MoonWiskers. Also brought to you by the bandwagon, which I am now jumping on. I know I may get lynched by the internet for this, but I have actually never played Valkyria Chronicles. I've heard about it. I know that it is a strategic game based mainly around military strategy, tanks, that sort of thing, with an anime aspect. And that's pretty much it. I've caught bits and pieces of the various game titles throughout, heard some discussion about it, but never actually seen it played story-based or anything for any real length of time. So I figured it was time to just jump into it. Alrighty, so now we begin. Don't believe in the controls here, so this could be quite a misadventure for us both. Hopefully I don't shoot myself in the foot.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In
the Light
east,
and the Dark Queen.
The sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival. And its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
Uh-oh. That's no bueno. You can't do that.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
How cold.
Prologue. Gallia to arms.
They just said it was pronounced Gallia. Now it's Gallia? I can't make up their minds, clearly. Another thing I'd like to hear about, and maybe this story goes into this later, but they're going on about how this is some precious resource, ragnite, but they don't really say what it is, or where it came from, or why it's so scarce. I would have liked to hear a little bit more about that. Let's hope that they go into that. Okay, so I go through the different pages. Okay. So it's like a history book that I'm playing through.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
You're your typical ashen guy with coat.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
He said to the typical opening scene from any anime.
Already?
Already? Yes. Jump in, get some fishes. They're tasty.
Hey there, guys.
Hey there, guys.
Beautiful.
Slurp.
Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Oh, see, he dived in after him. Oh, maybe not. Don't draw him, man. That'll make you hungry.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
This is what happens when you don't bring the cupcakes home.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Bro, I mean, come on. She is the one with the gun.
Thanks, fish.
That's why you eat them. The trouble they cause when you don't.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Some village
Welks?
you've wandered
Is that
into.
you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
But I like it.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Thanks.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Or peeping through my
Gunfire!
private journals.
Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there!
See, while you're reading his little picture book, people are dying. Good job.
Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
They're probably just a small scouting team, but they've murdered a bunch of my villagers while I wasn't looking. Oh, okay, we get to the saving part now. Open the menu by pressing the F button, then select Save to record your progress to the Steam Cloud and hard disk drive. Ooh, both. Heck yeah. Saving is a good idea before, during, and after any combat op. Anything can happen out there. Remember, men, keep your heads up. Anything can happen. Suddenly a fish comes flopping out from the stream, and we know they're up to even more. The F is actually a menu button, not just a save button. guess. How do I... Create new. There it is. Whatever, we'll just keep going. Because I say save, but it doesn't seem to want to listen.
Okay, here's the plan.
There is no save. We will be shot in the foot and everyone will know it. But to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Bruhl, or Brouhaha. Deploy them out here and take out all three of them, okay? Da-da-da. Cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. And try not to slip on any banana peels. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies and the fish that got us into this mess. Take care of one at a time, nice and easy. Oh, I thought this was a progress report. I was like, we're dead already. Okay.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Sure, boss.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
About CP command points. Okay, this is probably like movement points. Combat starts. You see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy. Doing so uses one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, which probably means I get more as I go, and represent the number of times you can give instructions to your units per each player phase. Battle, you have 3 CP instructions to units up to 3 times. Try use.
Ready to go.
Action. I assume later AP will be important to see if we can even fire and stuff too. Press E to enter target. There, the unit will prepare to attack. They're currently select with their currently. I'm hitting escape. Is it? Got him. You did grunt. Did good grunt. Let's Alright. So, reading all of this, basically they're saying you can use the action points in a turn. You get 3 moves you can make, which you can make on your units or 1 unit all at once, but if you use the unit over and over, he fatigues, and you get less returning each time. So it's important to point and strategize and everything, and get them positioned properly. The thing that I was not prepared for was that they fire in real time even after your dudes are done, and so you've got to reposition everything quickly. So. And apparently, if you don't use all your command points, they get carried over, which could be important to know. So I think what I'm going to do is actually in my phase here and carry them all over. I think it will allow them the opportunity to fire on me, but I am in a bunkered down position. 2 people standing. Oh, they're carrying theirs over too now. Alright, time to just get to business.
Ready to go.
Oh, now they're gonna tell me about cover. Figures when it's too late to. Alright, we're gonna try and get this guy down by just bull rushing it. Got him. We probably could have done that quicker, but I didn't want to risk my troops initially. I got a D rank. I didn't do so good. I wonder if these are repeatable. Hopefully we can get bigger rank. And that would be a certain AI trying to get in the way. Alright. Well, I will take that as a sign that it is time to wrap up, folks. This seemed to work out for me. Overall, I think I could do some better moves, and it looks interesting. Everyone looks like they have their own story arc. They're fully voiced, which I really like. It's kind of stylized, which is interesting, and honestly, I can see where the hype began. It looks unique. I can imagine that if this is all there is to it, though, that it would get kind of grindy. So we'll see how that goes. But it's charming as a first take. I think the tutorial takes a little bit of time and is somewhat obvious. I wish I could skip it and just go through it. But that might be just because I had tips turned on. Alright, I will catch you guys next time.